Hi, I'm Karen. My plan today is to hike the Miller Canyon Trail up to the Crest Trail and then up to Miller Peak. This is the first time I've hiked to Miller Peak from this trail because to me, it seems like the most difficult route to Miller Peak. I'm gonna be pooped. I'm pooped. It's 12 miles round trip and 3,800 feet of elevation gain to the peak, which makes it longer than the route from Lutz Canyon Trailhead and both longer and steeper than heading to the peak from Montezuma Pass. To get to the Miller Canyon Trailhead, head south from Sierra Vista to Miller Canyon Road and then drive about 3 miles until the road ends. The sign for the trail is right in front of you. One thing that I do like about this route is that there are lots of trails that branch off of Miller Canyon Trail, so if you don't want to hike all the way to the peak, there are plenty of other options for you. The first ones, in about a quarter mile, are the John Cooper and Clark Spring trails that head over to Carr Canyon. About a half mile from here is Hunter Canyon Trail that heads down to Hunter Canyon. 2 unsigned trails come after this. The Power Mine Trail that I've hiked with the Tuesday hikers is on the right, a couple hundred yards after the Hunter Canyon sign. And on the left at about the 2-mile mark is the trail to Hohenstein Mine. I've hiked that one before with the Huachuca Hiking Club. The Hohenstein Mine is all of 10 feet deep. And finally, just before Bathtub Spring, the Carr Peak Trail heads off towards, yes, you guessed it, towards Carr Peak. Unfortunately, right now there's no sign at the bathtub pointing you towards Miller Peak. There used to be a trail sign right there, but it's now missing. But as you hike up Miller Canyon Trail, you can see Miller Peak off to your left for most of the route. So by the time you get to the bathtub, it's pretty obvious what direction you want to head in. Then you hike along the Crest Trail for about 1.5 miles, pass through a beautiful small aspen grove, get to the spur trail sign, and then it's a half mile up to the peak. That seems like a long hike. The footprint of an old fire tower that was removed in 1990 is still visible on the peak, and there are great views. But it's often too windy to enjoy spending much time at all up here. Beautiful up here, but it's also cold and windy, so I'm gonna head on down. Then it's back the way you came, pretty much straight downhill for 6 miles and 3,800 feet. There was a bit of trash on the hillside above the bathtub, so I picked that up on my way back. By the time I get back to my car, this hike will be about 12 miles with 4,000 feet or so of elevation gain. I really hope this video helps you if you decide to hike to Miller Peak. My personal preference is to hike to the peak via the Montezuma Pass route. But obviously on this hike, I didn't take my own suggestion. So really you should do whatever route that floats your boat. And if you want to check out other hikes in the Huachucas, you can click the links that I've included in this video, or check out the playlists on my channel to find something that suits you. And I'll see you on the next hike.